Hello, everybody. So, on Solo Podcast Friday, it's just Friday. I don't know why I want to call these, because this is not part of the monthly podcast. The monthly podcast will always have at least 2 people in it, not one. So, because it's a solo podcast, or it's just me, what I'm mostly going to be talking about is, I think, just going to be mostly, about the studio and recent job opportunities. No, wait. This one. uh huh Trying to think of what the 3 topics are, because I know RangerCo.Studios is one topic. Oops. There we go. Right. There we go. Alright. Topic 1. RangerCo.Studios. Ow. I just hit my hand. So, RangerCo.Studios, which is the studio that I'm CEO of, has recently started working and talking with Elevate Studios owner Sean. And I'm gonna be going over there a lot more. And because of that, I'm gonna try to see if we can get a partnership. Well, at least with me being a creator, getting a partnership with that, and maybe even collaborating with the studios. And I'm trying, and hopefully we'll see, but they have this office that is unused right now because the floor is like weak and missing and they have to repair it. But since no one has it, I'm trying to get, if they repair it, if I'm gonna be able to get that office room and see if it could become my office for the studio. And if it's big enough, I might even have it sliced in half, basically, where one half is going to be my office space, the other half will be Blubber's office space. So then he could be able to, once we get a computer over there, if we can get it, we can get 2 computers there. One, I could be able to do webcam over there, rather than have it in my room. We could also then have him, have Josiah, Blubber, gonna be able to do that. But we'll also be able to then have a computer and be able to actually upload long videos like he wants to. He'll be able to also be in the same room as me, be able to stream with me. have his own job. Cause like I've just cleaned up my my little office space that I'm using, which is my bed, but my little area with my computer. I kind of clean that area up, and it has all my little special areas like my diplomas, or well, not really diplomas, but like certificates for completion, and of medals and colleges. Also, like media passes from games and stuff. And it's really cool to be able to have my own little area, which is why I'm hoping I can get an office, so it's not in my room, and I can be able to have a webcam without you guys having to see the rest of my room, which I don't like wanting people to see. We also had a Thanksgiving dinner at Elevate Studios because of connections. And we got to meet the owner's kids. They're really cute. They're young. They're nice for the most part. And they're kind of allowing me to go over there, and I might even be able to like use might be able to use some of their stuff, like some of their games and stuff, and maybe use some of their systems. Maybe even get to play VR. If they ever allow me to record myself playing VR, you know, I might be able to get my first ever VR video because of them. They're gonna really be able to help me be able to expand what I do, which is gonna be really fun. Well, let's try to move over to YouTube because of RangerCo.Studios. Well, wait before I do. So, originally I made my Twitter account, my personal one, to RangerCo.Studios. But now, because I have my own RangerCo.Studios Gmail, I made that Gmail its own RangerCo.Studios account, which is a brand new account, and where I will posting up updates about RangerCo. Well, I made my personal account my own name again, RangerFud, so then I can be able to post whenever I'm live there. But then any updates go to Studios Twitter. So go follow it. It's RangerCo.Studios. No spaces and no periods. It's just RangerCo.Studios. I tried to also make its own RangerCo.Studios Twitch, but I wasn't able to. It for some reason wasn't allowing me to make my account. Like I would get to the last step and then it kept saying like unavailable and wouldn't work and error. So I decided not to stop trying. Alright, now onto YouTube. The 11-year anniversary from when I created my YouTube channel is coming up. It is on January 19th, which is when I'm doing a podcast. I'm gonna do a podcast on the 11-year anniversary of the channel, and it's probably gonna be solely dedicated to like everything. If I'm able to, I'm probably gonna do it where I'll probably show my screen, and while I'm muted, we'll go through some of my different videos, like some of my first videos of specific games that I did. Like maybe I would like check out my first ever stream I did of Fortnite back in season 1, and see how much from then, from what my first stream was, and how much I've grown to when I was doing videos nowadays, and when I was doing streams during the later years. And then like my first ever Minecraft video, which was my first ever made video in 2015, when I first started actually making videos myself. 2015, February 25th. which will be my second. That'll be the February. Well, all right. Let me bring it back up. So, Christmas, right? On Christmas. All right. Let me reset everything I'm gonna say, because if I'm gonna go into it, I'm going into it. So let's go in order. November. Next week, on Tuesday, the 29th, it's the podcast for December. So I'm going to be doing the stream on Tuesday, but they'll come out that December. It's going to come out that Sunday in December. Then Christmas Eve, I'm gonna be doing a just chatting stream where I'm just gonna have like what I have here, and with music in the background, and you guys can talk with me, and I'll talk back, and we'll do that for a couple hours. It'll be Christmas Eve. It'll be talking like what you guys been wanting, what you guys are hoping to get. And then on Christmas, after we open our presents, I see what we get, we're gonna have hopefully we'll do a podcast. Hopefully we get Electo, and we can go over, be like, what did we get? What were we hoping for before then? How many did we get like that? And then I can also then bring up what, if anyone does talk during the just chatting stream before the day before, I can also be like, out of what those people wanted, how many do you think actually got what they wanted for Christmas? And then that'll be what comes out in January, probably like New Year's, because if I'm correct, yeah, New Year's is exactly on a Sunday, which is usually when podcasts come out. So it would actually be perfect timing. Then in January 19th, which is when I created my YouTube channel 11 years ago, it's when I'm going to do another podcast rated to, the 11-year anniversary. And then it's going to be kind of a fun podcast. Then we... Why do I keep yawning? I do not know. We are going to be doing podcasts on February 25th, because of being my first video ever made in 2015. So February 25th will be the March's podcast, because it'll come out on the Sunday, March. And we're going to be doing a lot of just chatting streams. But we're also going to be doing MCC Islands again, because I forgot I have that. So because of it, whenever I can't think of what I want to do for a stream, I either could do MCC Islands, because I did used to love that. I love playing Hole in the Wall, and I won't be able to do that for hours. But if you guys want, because the only way, as I've said, I do streams for a long period of time if people are talking, if people are chatting with me. It's how I can do long periods of streams for a long period. And that's why I like the just chatting streams, because I can then do whatever I need to, and if someone talks in chat, we can talk. And also I can then set up games like Wordle, and people in chat can put in exclamation point game, lowercase g, space, and then a 5-letter word, and it'll put in that word and see if you guys got any of the letters right, and then you guys can keep trying to guess. You get 6 tries, and it'll reset. And it's actually really fun trying to see people play, but no one has done it yet. But I would definitely love to get you guys to be doing Twitch plays. Wordle. Might even become like a stream where the main goal, if people tell me that, hey, when we watch, we're gonna play, I will put up Wordle and let you guys play. It's just that I don't know when people are gonna play it. If you guys are actually gonna play it and stuff, so I don't know if I would try it. I could, if I wanted to stream it and then I'll just edit it afterwards, where I'll stream it, people will play it, and then I'll just cut it down to whenever someone guesses, I'll just cut it down to there. So then we're not seeing all the pauses that are in the stream. Okay. That was YouTube. Plans. Would be odd. So, Elevate Studio, I don't think I've started it yet, but they're going to be doing podcasts. They haven't started yet, but they're going to be. And one plan I hope I can do is see if maybe sometimes if I'll be able to join them in a podcast. I'd love to be in other people's podcasts. Because if you guys didn't know, I help direct a lot of different podcasts and shows and TV shows. I was a director of a lot of them. I'm going to be directing the WTA Chef Showdown of 2023, an annual event between sophomore and juniors, and we're going to get some seniors who want to get revenge, and also seniors that won last year, or they were juniors last year, that won and are trying to keep the title, see if they'll retain. I also help direct on air, over the air, which is at an airport. So I get to go to the airport and watch all these jets and planes fly, private jets, private planes. It's actually really fun to be there. What else? Merch. And okay, well, before we get to merch, we also have a thing. So people can donate. They've always been able to donate before, but now you can play a media player. You can play a video, and for a second it costs 1 cent, and you go up to 200 seconds, which is $2. So for $2, you can play the max amount of a video that we allow. And no one has ever donated before, which is why I put the kind of incentive of you guys can play video. 200 seconds worth of a video, which is 3 minutes and 20 seconds for only $2. $1 is a minute and 40 seconds. That's like a big incentive. But we're also gonna be making merch, because like I already have like merch. Like I already have a shirt that I wear. I have my own playing cards. I have my own pennant, which is above my little desk. I also have a mug for the studio. I also I think I'm gonna be getting a hat soon. And I also have my own little keychains and stuff. And I also have my own envelopes, which I'll be using whenever I need to send mail. But I haven't actually been able to make something that I can make a lot of, that people would actually want to buy, and I can actually do, which I could be good at. Like if people wanted to, buy envelopes, to be able to, I don't know why people want to buy my envelopes. There would be no reason to. What are some plans? Other plans? Oh yes, I am getting a brand new mic, one I can use for like podcasts and all that, where it's not just on my head. I can actually put it down and speak into it. It's also gonna be really good for when I get a webcam. I don't have to have this. I can be able to just talk into a mic, or even once I get a stand, I can just get a mic stand to have it coming over the top to talk into it. I'm trying to also get a lightsaber, which will be cool. I could probably do a short on it, because I haven't really done any shorts. I've been on and off with shorts. I did do a chatting stream yesterday, because it was Thanksgiving, and that's on my studio channel, because it's a VOD. I want to make another channel just for VODs, but that's too many emails and too many things I need to then set up, and yeah, no, I'm not doing that. If I ever remember, some of my other emails maybe, but too many to keep track of. But I don't think Bubber knows this, but he has run the achievement, certificate of achievement award for main developer of 2023. Well, it's technically 2022, but it says 2023 on it because I put the wrong thing when I printed it, and I just didn't want to redo it. So I'm going to be giving it to him in January. Probably going to do like a little short of me walking up and handing it to him. But I also have a little certificate of promotion for Bubber, which I'm not going to talk about as much because you guys will see it when the short comes out when I do it. I like shorts for those stuff because a lot more people watches those. Alright, let's talk about some goals with Twitch, because those will be kind of the plans. Something I've been wanting to do for so long, as I've said, I always want people talking, because my whole thing has always been entertain the world. But I've also wanted to play and talk with chat. That's why I came to Twitch. So, if you guys didn't know, I did Twitch like 5 years ago. But then I stopped doing the streams for like 2-3 years. And then I did streams on YouTube. But then people stopped watching me on YouTube. And I had so many streams where I had 0 views. Even now, they still have like 1-2 views. After I did like hours of streaming. So I went, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Twitch. I know they don't save for long. They only save for a little bit. But I can just post those streams then to YouTube. And they get a lot more views by being posted to YouTube than they were on their live streams. And more people are actually interacting with me on Twitch than they do on YouTube. And that's where I learned, you know what? Twitch is better. But once I do get Ultra, I'm going to have it connect to YouTube as well. And I'll do both. Twitch and YouTube. Have people watching me from all over. If people actually followed me on TikTok, I might, and somehow unlock live streaming, I might be able to then, once I have Ultra, I'll also be able to connect it to like TikTok and whatever else I own that I can do streams on. For when I'm doing podcasts and all that stuff. Kind of get it out there. And once I get Modern Warfare 2, if I do get that, I'm going to be trying to play with Swifter. Because I tried to play today, but then I found out right now he's only doing Modern Warfare 2 until Warzone 2 gets custom. If Warzone 2 gets custom, I might download it. I'm not downloading Warzone 2 unless I'm playing with Swifter, because I hate Warzone. I like the Call of Duty games, so I hate Warzone. Not my favorites. Not at all. I am gonna start the stage in Discord. I forgot to do that. So I'm gonna do it now just cause. Or if you want to watch me there because I can't get to the stream. But the big stream is on Tuesday the 29th of November. That is the biggest stream that everyone should be there for. It's the biggest podcast. That is the biggest podcast people should be there for. I'm so excited when I do that podcast on Tuesday. We're going to be talking about, well, I'm not going to, a lot of people already know what it is because I put on Twitter. So if you want to see it, go check out Twitter. But I'm not going to say the first topic on the stream until then. because I've already done that before. But the second one is gonna probably be like Star Wars or ATS, because Star Wars and ATS are the two other topics. I don't know which one will come first, Star Wars or ATS. Because the reason I want to bring up ATS, normally I haven't really been playing it anymore. I kind of broke away from those shackles, which you guys are gonna hear a lot more during the podcast about my experience with ATS, how much it changed me from the first ever stream I did of ATS back in March, April of 2021 till now. I know that's only was like a year and 6 months, but a lot has happened within that year and a half. So much has happened. So much happy and memorable things happened, but so much sad things have happened and angry things have happened because of it. And I'm really going to be excited to be able to talk about it. But another one will be Star Wars, as just kind of things that both me and Electo know about. We have watched the movies and stuff, and kind of talk about what our favorite trilogies are, why, what some of our favorite scenes are, and give different reasons for them. And I'm going to be so excited to talk about that stuff. There has been a lot been trying to do. I'm also going to try to see whatever happened to 700,020. He used to be in all my streams, always used to be talking. He became a mod because of it, and then he just disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. He just disappeared, and I don't know why. And I also wonder if anyone's gonna donate for the first time. Because I would definitely love to see the first ever donation. See whatever someone puts as a video like that, and see how much I put in. Because I've never had anyone donate before. No one has just given me money for me entertaining others. Because I've just done it because that's what I love. I love entertaining others. I get bored a lot, and I know other people get bored from watching me. But I know out there are people that actually enjoy watching. And that's all I care about. There's been a lot of things I've tried to do for people. People have backstabbed me so many times. But I'm going to be talking about my life and everything on the 29th, on Tuesday, during that podcast. So do not miss out on that podcast. And thank you guys for watching this solo podcast stream. It was amazing to get a lot of this stuff off my chest, be able to talk about it. There's tears in my eyes. Thank you. Don't forget, this will be going on my main channel. So then, other people that can't watch it on Twitch or can't make it into the streams, they still get a chance to watch. Because if the stuff that I say, the stuff that I try to entertain the world with, and then no one sees it, I put all of that for people's entertainment, and I've entertained no one when no one sees it. Just being able to see, like, when I'm looking on Streamlabs and stuff, like while I'm using, and I just see, even if it just says 1, and that 1 never turns at 0, it never goes down, it stays there for the rest of the stream, that means at least one person stayed and is listening or entertained. And that warms my heart so much. Thank you guys. And see you tomorrow when I do a just chatting stream. So then I can be able to talk with you guys. See you then.